Ed Dubrow along with Don Shea in Chapel Hill for the Toyota Basketball Championships of North Carolina. And what a super Saturday it was. This is for the men's 3A championship presented by Purdue Farms between Morehead and West Henderson. When you play John Harder's Fighting Panthers of Morehead, you'd better be prepared to run. He plays 10 to 14 players and substitutes freely. They come at you offensively and defensively. Rick Wood's Falcons are the tournament's only undefeated team and not easily rattled. They're not as physical, more of the finesse type. They're shooting 50% from the floor and led by 6'4" senior Richard Loftus, who has an 18-point average. I call him Mr. Silk. You'll see what I mean. He's the only returning starter. 6'2" senior Philip Keefe shares the scoring load. Every time down the court with these two teams is a highlight reel all its own. Ingerick, the 10-footer for a quick two. Loftus takes the feed from Ingerick and scores. Haywood Martin opens the scoring for the Panthers. Number 44, Monty Dillard, gives Morehead a 2-point lead. Mike Brodnick, a 6'3" junior, adds another quick two. Why do I call Loftus Mr. Silk? That's a good example. Loftus the rebound and the score, and West Henderson leads by 1. Mike Brodnick the right place at the right time. Keefe can't convert at the line. The end of the first quarter, the Falcons 14, Panthers 11. Keefe atones for his performance at the foul line. Junior Taylor makes it a 2-point game with a long shot for 3. And Taylor again to tie it at 16 all. Loftus a 12-footer. That's Keefe. Give the assist to Ingerick. Back come the relentless Panthers. Kelvin Martin gets the basket. Keefe feeds his high-flying buddy. Now comes the Mike Brodnick show. This jumper. Then this layup to take the lead again. A great second effort after the rebound. Enter another of John Harder's super subs. Number 50, Derwin Thompson. Keefe with the baseline shot. Number 30, Mike Jumper, the MVP of the Eastern Regional, makes his presence known. There's Mr. Silk. His presence is always known. He's done a remarkable job handling the Morehead defense. Sean Johnson drives the baseline. Johnson again. The senior carries a 12-point average. Loftus keeps it a 1-point game. Ingerick ends the half with emphasis. Morehead leads by 1, 35-34. Back with the happenings of the second half. Second half underway. Junior Taylor gets the show on the road with the big one. He's double-teamed, but the Richard Loftus show continues. Number 44, Monty Dillard, opens a 4-point lead. The Panthers hit the offensive boards, and number 32, Mike Brodnick, gets the deuce. Number 14, Haywood Martin, drives in for 2. It's worth another look to see the 5'7" senior in action. Keefe goes to work. Oh my, Loftus with that soft touch. A pretty good touch too. Loftus fights for the rebound and taps it in. Junior blows through for 2. Keefe keeps the Falcons within 5. Loftus blocks Broadneck's shot. But not many stopped Taylor. He wound up Super Saturday with 15. He could have scored more. The Panthers are unselfish and were 29-3 for the year. As the Toyota Basketball Championships of North Carolina continue.
In the past 3 years, almost $40,000 has been given to assist these outstanding student athletes continue their education.
Jim Goodman, one of the staunchest supporters of high school athletics in the state, along with Mike Haley of McDonald's. Keith, another of his 23 points.
Basketball.
Kelvin Martin sneaks through to score for Morehead. Here's one way to do it. Loftus is human. He had trouble at the line. You won't see this often. Keith has his shot blocked not once, but twice. Mike Broadneck smells the championship with 2:28 to play. He's pumped. Loftus fights for the rebound and makes it a three-point game, 65-62. Loftus is a determined competitor. Johnson seals the crown with 2 more at the charity stripe.
Johnson cans both.
Ingerick makes 1 at the line. Johnson seals the crown with 2 more at the charity stripe.
Immediately after the
Dillard 2 more points. Final score, Morehead 72, West Henderson 66. It doesn't happen often, but it did. The Toyota player of the game, voted by the media, was Richard Loftus from the runner-up Falcons.
It was a team effort all year, and I hate that we came up short here in Chapel Hill.
Well, obviously, I'm really excited, but I really didn't have a whole lot to do with this game. The kids just go out and do what you ask them to do, and they played really hard. West Henderson's a fine team. Coach Wood's a fine coach, and I feel bad for him, but yet at the same time, I'm happy for our kids. I think we deserve to win.
Final score in the men's 3A, presented by Purdue, 72-66. Morehead wins it. We've got more as the Toyota Basketball Championships of North Carolina continue.